Are we live? Are we live? Oh, I think we're live. Looks like we're good. Hey everybody, welcome in. We are back with the Death School Solo Run, episode number 17. We are progressing pretty well throughout this run. Now you guys will notice I don't have Sabrina in Wintertusk to continue the quest line, so you might be asking me, Nova, what are we doing here? And when I was doing side questing cleanup last night, I got a notification once Sabrina breached level 58, she is now able to learn a new spell. This will be her rank 8. So this is going to be pretty epic. I like to do those on stream because I think it's fun to showcase getting the new spell as well as, you know, just doing it because it's new stuff. This is like the only side questing that you guys will find me doing on stream. The rest of it I'm going to be doing off stream. Unless it's something extreme, but... And we're also getting a new pet. So we're going to do it at the same time.
But good news! You've been doing so well with your studies, it's time for a new spell.
Yeah, Dworgen? I know what the spell is, but...
It's the most powerful spell I teach. The Bone Drake. A fearsome creature. The height of the necromancer's art. I've got to prepare the paperwork right now, so please, step outside. Mortis can tell you about the Bone Drake. Despite magical meddling with the weather, it should be the fall season in Australand and Grizzleheim. You know what that means, right? No? Oh, well, it's time for the Harvest Lord's visit, celebrating the end of the lively part of the year. Go to Grizzleheim and speak to Gar Moonstalker. He's in Australand. He'll tell you where the Harvest Lord will appear.
Yeah?
You think you're ready? Let's find out. Bring back a Harvest Lord for yourself.
Ooh. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a couple goofy little side quests here.
What can this old tree do for you, student of death?
Teach me about the Bone Drake.
The Bone Drake. It is a powerful necromantic creation, fashioned from the bones of one of the drakes.
Let's go. Hey, Ducks, new spell, yeah. We are learning the Skeletal Dragon.
Bone drakes are terrifying in their cold anger. Fearsome and relentless creatures of shadow and sorrow.
This is Sabrina's rank 8 spell.
To make one, you must venture to Dragonspire and recover the skeleton of a drake. That is no small task.
I wouldn't think so, Mortis.
Morgan should be ready to set you on the path by now. Go now and speak with him. And
sounds spooky.
To my rest.
Oh, yeah.
I trust you learned what you need? Excellent!
Give me it, Dworgen.
The first step in creating a Bone Drake to summon is to get yourself a set of Drake bones. Those are not so easy to come by, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, Dragonspire has been picked clean.
Well, then where am I going to get any?
A necromancer named Osseous Nightreaver dwells in Dragonspire's necropolis. He's a collector of Drake bones. If any are to be had in all of Dragonspire, Osseous is the one to get them from.
Ooh. Alright, let's go beat him up. Let's go beat him up, guys. Yeah, we're getting into some spooky stuff here, Ducks. And then when we're in combat, I'll play the skeletal dragon so then you guys can see it. Because that's what I like to do with new attack spells like that, is to play it. So that the audience can see it. Kind of like with Scarecrow. When we got Scarecrow at level 48. It's basically going to be on the 8s, roughly, from here on out, for most of the major spells. So it's, 68, we'll get another one. We'll get rank 9. I think... Wait, 68... That's rank 9. Then 78, I believe, would be rank 10. I'm not exactly sure the pattern. It's been a while. Ooh, we're going here. Come on.
What brings you to my home? The bones of a drake? I have indeed found many such bones, but I won't give them to just anyone. For all I know, you'll feed them to your dog, or boil them for soup.
I don't even have a dog.
Prove to me you're a true necromancer, and I'll reward you with what you seek.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you up, and you're not gonna like it. Let's beat this guy up. We got crit rating, we're fine. Is the music different? Or is the music bugged out? I think we have bugged out music. Oh! He cheated! Ducks! He's cheating! He's cheating! Oh, he cheats! Ducks, he's cheating. Chat, he is cheating! Oh! He's cheating! Oh, the music is different! Do you guys hear that? It's really, really quiet. Like, I can't hear it. It's very solemn. What did he do? He cheat casted a... Oh! So when I casted a prism on the enemy, he cheat casted a wraith spell on me that doesn't cost pips. And I just casted a blade on myself, and he cheat casted a trap on me. It's so somber, but I can barely hear it. Pop. Hey, Shiki! And so he's gonna do it again. A charm lets even the playing field. So he's gonna cheat cast a trap on me. That doesn't cost any pips for him to use. Cheating! Cheater! He's a cheater. Cheating! Cheating! A ward that's even the playing field. Oh shoot. Oh dang. That's a decent hit actually, but... So basically, what's going on, Docs, Shiki, and chat, is sometimes there will be bosses that will cheat and they will cast things out of turn, usually in response to player actions, but sometimes it's on a rotating cycle that they'll do things at certain points. I want to try and kill this guy in one hit if I can, so I'll just keep going. Some bosses' cheats are more mild and mundane, like, you know, casting extra traps on you. Some of them are more impactful, like getting rid of your blades, or getting rid of your traps. Well, that's baloney. Good thing I haven't casted Dark Pact yet. You know, I probably could kill him without Fate, but I'm gonna do it anyway, so I have to worry about random crits and straight up cheats now. Yes. Although I will say, Docs, as far as cheats... Oh, yeah, he's cheating something. He just casted a blade on himself. Yeah, I think he cheated us out of the music, you guys. Oh, shoot. Youch. At least he got more blades. Yeah, we don't got any music either. Hopefully I don't get another weakness. Good. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna update it, well, I'm not gonna update it, This is the current Nova Rage counter. I went back into yesterday's stream and caught it. So we are starting at 57. Yeah, do you guys hear that? It's only like very sporadic. We don't really have music. Peep. But yeah, Dux, some bosses will cheat. Not all bosses will cheat. Starting in World 6 is when it really begins, as far as main storyline questing. Other cheating bosses are elsewhere. Like, some random side quests have cheating bosses. I ran into a couple yesterday when I was doing side questing cleanup.
You certainly are a necromancer. One of the most powerful I've met. Here are the drake bones you seek. I suspect you're making a bone drake. If so, I wish you good fortune.
Osius hands you a bundle of drake bones. It rattles as you take it from him.
Still a bit of life left in those old bones.
Jasmine is a cheaty cat too. Well, not really. Jasmine, Now, what I could be doing, or what I could have, Dux, is, like on my Fire Wizard, I have a pet that can cast out of turn and heal me if I am attacked by the enemy. Like, there's a chance that my Fire Wizard's pet will heal her. Which is nice because the bosses at that stage of the game, and even the normal enemies at that stage of the game, are insane, so it's...
So you met with success, did you?
Yes. Now give me the spell.
Now that you've got the bones of a drake, you need to take them to a place beneath the earth.
So you're asking me to bury myself alive?
Oh, nowhere in Nightside. No, you need to go far deeper than this.
What?
I speak of Nidavellir in Grizzleheim, the old dead city of the ancients, abandoned ages ago.
Yeah, in the past, Dux, pets used to be purely cosmetic. They didn't used to provide combat benefits.
Like the necropolis, Nidavellir is a place of death and of passage. You must take the bones there. They will awaken in that place.
Yeah, Jasmine's benefits are passive right now. They just benefit Sabrina just because Jasmine's equipped. But yeah, I know what you're saying, though. Like, I get what you mean. That's how I used to play. Yeah, back when pets were purely cosmetic and they were just there to hang out with you. They didn't do anything. But now, they are very powerful tools in a wizard's kit. And why I designed a pet for Sabrina well before the run even started. Even before I created Sabrina, I was working on a pet because I knew I wanted to give Sabrina a good head start. And Jasmine has proved to be very, very good for that purpose. I'm actually considering replacing Jasmine and giving Sabrina what's known as a double-triple build. But the only problem is Jasmine gives me all my accuracy. So it's going to be difficult to replace Jasmine. I have to be
this
careful.
Looks like a good spot. You take out the bag of bones.
Oh, jeez! Look at it! Guys! Yo! Look at it!
You get a sense that this bone drake is now yours to command. You will need the spell, though. I'm still laying in bed. Hey, Crevice! You're still laying in bed at almost noon? What the hell's wrong with you? No, I'm just joking. I've had those days too. Like, there was a couple days where I didn't even get out of bed until I basically had to go to work because I was just like, I don't even want to get up today. How you doing, Crevice? But yeah, Dux, there is a chance that we may get to Malistaire today, so I made that community post last night. If we don't get to him today, for sure tomorrow, we will be getting there.
You've done well for yourself. Here is the spell that will let you summon the Bone Drake in a duel.
Yo! We now have the skeletal dragon. The next thing we're gonna do, actually, is we're gonna get that pet. So we're gonna go to Grizzleheim in Austerland and go get a little Harvest Lord pet. It kind of looks like a scarecrow. If I remember right, that's what this pet is. Yeah, he's goofy looking. Yeah! Yeah, no, I got your back, Dux. Because I know you had requested it yesterday, but I wasn't sure how far along we were going to be getting. But when I realized we were over the halfway point for Winter Tusk, I figured it would be worth mentioning that we're going to hit it within the next day or two. Alright, so let's go get a new pet, even though I'm not going to be training it. I'm just going to be keeping it in my inventory, but... And then we will continue with Grizzleheim, with Winter Tusk, because Grizzleheim is technically done. Winter Tusk is a subsidiary. Alright. Yeah, I had about 24 side quests to clean up yesterday. It was insane. Like, it was the ones in the book and then all the subsequent ones. It's like, oh my god. It took almost as much time to clean up the side quests as I spent streaming yesterday. That's how many there were. But it's like, that was gonna be really boring to do on stream. So I'm like, I'm just gonna suck it up and do it. Plus, that allowed me to get the Skeletal Dragon spell. So let's find a spot where I can cast it. And I will show it off. Whoa. Quest Helper, are you drunk? Yeah, the Skeletal Dragon does a weak initial hit and then has a 3-round strong DOT. So that can be good to help me get around shields. The DOT. Should I find myself in need of it.
You come at an auspicious time.
Do I?
Oh there, Outlander. You search for a Harvest Lord? We cannot speak of such things at this time. Our harvest is threatened again by the boars. Their leader, Golan, nips at our paws and ruins our crops. You will find Golan in a cave near the boar village. Defeat him, and perhaps then we can speak of a Harvest Lord.
Let's go beat him up, guys. Yeah, man. There we go. Alright, let's head in.
If those wolves send you, I'm gonna rattle your gourd.
Oh, perfect timing. Except this guy is deaf, so So I'll find a different opportunity for the Bone Dragon, but we will do it. Because these guys are deaf, and the DOT would require a prism every single round, I believe, to maintain it. But don't worry, we will find a spot for it. Oh! Scarecrow right off the gate, eh? Yeah, just get a prism out and a couple blades and we should be good. Oh, perfect. Alright, let's start blading up. And while we're looking at this, I'm actually going to go ahead and, on my second monitor, I'm going to look up the, I'm going to look up a couple things for World 6. Because there's a couple things that I'm curious about. Like as far as when I get certain things. So pardon the keyboard if you can hear it. Okay.
Okay. Dang it! Aw, really? Let's try this one. Maybe I can get my brother to teleport me. Well, I can get this one. Okay. Do I think I have enough damage? Nah, I'm just gonna... Well, actually, if my health is pretty low, I probably should be paying attention. Yeah, I'll be able to get something, so it's better than, like, nothing, but... It's not like a crazy teleport for my little brother. He would just have to take me slightly further along than we'll technically have, but kind of like what happened when we did Scarecrow, but I can ask him what he's up to. See if he's willing to do it, otherwise I'll deal with what we can get. Beautiful damage. Rock on, people.
Stupid wolves.
Clearly that guy's not happy. Making a higher detailed Melanos sprite. 7,600,000 damage. Yeah, that's gonna be normal, Dux, and it's gonna get even higher than that when, you know, as we go along, I get new gear. You know, I potentially get a new pet. Like, Sabrina is already shooting through the roof now. If you're in the Discord, Dux, I actually posted the statistics for my Fire Wizard, my level 165 Fire Wizard, if you're curious. She has, like, time and a half what Sabrina has in damage. So there you go.
Ho, Outlander. You have done well. Our pack is better off for your aid this day. You spoke of a harvest lord? He has come to us this year in the form of an egg.
Hey,
take it
look
with
at
our blessing, friend of the pack.
So I'm actually gonna unequip my mount for a second. Look at it. He's cute. Look at it. He's a little baby. Look at him. Little baby Scarecrow. I said in the Discord. Oh, you're Limpet. Oh, I didn't realize you were Limpet in the Discord. Sorry. Whoops. Maybe I missed it. I'm sorry. I apologize if I missed what you'd said. So, that you said you were Docs from here. So, okay. Well, now that we've done both of those, we're gonna go ahead to Vestralund and we are gonna tackle more main questing. For those of you who are interested in where we are, let's do a progress check while we're at the beginning of the stream. We are at Golden Delicious. This is quest number 38 of 51, so we're actually making significant progress here. We only have one more zone left, and that is Nordrulund. That's not really a spoiler because Grandmother Raven already told us that each of the Titan's sons owns a land, and Nordri is the only one we have not met yet. So I don't think that's too much of a spoiler to mention. So it's mine 3851. Yeah! We're doing pretty well. Yeah, so it's looking pretty likely that we'll be able to head back, depending on how quickly this goes, that is, because there is a final dungeon here, because of course there is, why not? And we'll be able to head up to the Great Spire with Malistaire, and we'll be able to beat him up, and we will be able to start World 6. So we're going to be doing a lot today, possibly, depending on how long we are live. This is a challenge, but I love it. What's going on, Shiki? If you don't mind me asking. What's happening? I'm pushing myself. See how many push-ups I can do in a day? Well, don't push yourself too hard, pun intended, cheeky. Don't hurt yourself. We don't want you to do that. Alright, now this might be an opportunity for the skeletal dragon, so let me go ahead and toss it in the deck. Alright. Hopefully she's not dead.
Hold! These
She's not.
golden apples are mine and mine alone. None shall taste their sweetness but me.
Alright. Alright. Alright, so this is the bone dragon. So I'll gear up for it like I would a normal attack. Much unneeded calories. You are funny, Shiki. Alright, so we're doing good. Ooh, she crits! Ooh, she crits! She crits! Oops. Sorry about the mic bump there, guys. Alright, so let's cast the skeletal dragon on her. Look at this. Wicked animation here, friends. Look at that. And I crit. So that's the initial hit. And it does damage over the next 3 rounds. So that could potentially be a powerful tool against either bosses or their minions. I can have the skeletal dragon with minimal prep like I just had, and it can finish things off for me, basically. Yeah, I'll wait a little bit. And she's dead in 2 rounds. That's more like a skeleton. Yeah, well, I think it looks cool because it looks like a dragon. Like, it actually looks like a dragon. That's a good hit. So I think I could kill him in 1 shot. Because I'm gonna have to reshuffle if I don't. Yeah, because for those of you who have been around since yesterday when I started being able to crit, you cannot rely on that. That is a very unreliable combat metric. Because my odds are basically slightly over 50-50. I cannot rely on getting crits to kill people. Now, if I get lucky, that's a different story, like that, but it's not reliable. It's all based on luck.
so unfair. I have guarded this tree against all, and it earned me nothing but ignoble defeat.
You collect some gold and apples.
Hey. Yeah, it's gonna be faster to head back to the hub. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is the skeletal dragon. Alright, let's head back to Sudri in Sudraland. I probably have like 10,000 ore at this point, but I'm still collecting it because I want it. Cool. Ore. Wood. Wood. Gimme. And then there's a shortcut to Sudri's throne, so we gotta go by him. There he is. There's the guy.
It is a pity Jordan would not share them. These apples are so delicious they drive lesser beings to madness. I would offer you one, but then I would have to fight you to keep you from taking the rest. I can see in your eyes that you do not trust me. That is fair. Giants are known as tricksters and liars. I will prove to you that my word has weight. I will allow you to trap my words in an urn and weigh them. There is a scale in Hrundle Fjord that the merchants use. Take the urn with my words to the scale and weigh it. If I am speaking true, my words will have weight. If I am speaking falsely, my words will be as light as hot air. Let us begin. Get that urn from the side of my hall and bring it back to me. Then to Hrundle Fjord to weigh it.
Interesting. I seriously wonder how much crap I have been accumulating.
This urn should do.
I mean, urns are normally used to store the ashes of dead people, so I don't know if we're... like, what exactly we're doing with this? Like... yeah, because for the longest time, until my brother was able to participate in my late grandfather's
Sudri
funeral,
speaks into the urn.
we had his ashes in the urn, like in our den area.
Upon my honor, I swear to grant the golden seal to this wizard once this task is done.
Strangely, it feels a bit heavier, but that isn't possible.
Now, go to Hrundle Fjord and weigh that on the merchant scale.
Yeah, it's too bad we can't teleport to Hrundle Fjord and make that the hub. But then again, there is a lot of combat in that area, so I guess it's kind of a safeguard that they send you to Northgard instead. Because there's a lot of combat that takes place here, so... like, there's enemies everywhere, like... so I guess that prevents accidental combat for people that are trying to avoid it.
The scale wobbles with the weight of the urn. You adjust the scales to account for the urn's weight. The giant's oath carries real weight. Sudri will want to hear from you.
And because we marked, we can just teleport right
I
back.
can see from your face that you believe me now. Here is your golden seal. Use it to save your world.
Sudri gives you the third of the golden seals. You're 3/4 of the way there.
Back again. That's it. Now we're talking to Grandmother Raven. We're just teleporting everywhere these today. Alright, Grandmother Raven, what else do we have to do?
I have never trusted a giant, but you got the best part of Sudri, his oath, given freely and without deceit. Now that you have gotten golden seals from Austri, Vestri, and Sudri, only Nordri's golden seal remains. I know the charm that will open the Nordrland gate. Go to the gate, speak the charm, and go forth to find Nordri. If I remember, his door warden is a disagreeable ice troll named Stengar. He is a clever one, and loves riddles. When you have gotten Nordri's golden seal and completed the set, return to me and we will see this to its finish.
Ooh, we're getting into some crazy stuff here, guys. Yep, and now we're getting into side questing in Nordrland, but per the usual, for those of you who are newer around here, I just pick them up and I do the side questing later, purely to save time. Oh shoot, that was Maine? Really?
Can you help my brother and I?
I did not realize that was Maine. Okay. That was kind of random, but that seems more like a side quest to me. But then again, I cannot cross that bridge, so I guess I don't have any options. Whoops. The side quest, Nova. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess this is needed. I didn't realize that. Because I was clicking the quest finder, and I mean, it can lead you to main quests, but it typically leads you to side quests. Not that quest's text really would have mattered, though. Like, it's not a big issue, but... Alright, well, I'm gonna take the Skeletal Dragon out of the deck for now, just to keep my deck smaller. But we will throw it back in as needed if I need a single target. Like, this is going to be useful now against bosses because it does way more damage than Wraith. And it does DOT, so, like, I can get around shields.
It'll work, and the bridge is as good as new.
I fear my weight broke the bridge, but now it looks as if it will hold. Good work.
Alright, so yeah, that was
A
kind of
wagon
random.
with a broken wheel. Something about it seems significant.
Right, now we should be okay to just start knocking out side questing text.
Can you enter my cave and evict? Can you enter my cave and evict the monster
Trying to-
Scaflock? He has given me no end of grief.
I think I see him. Yeah, or see her. Alright, so there's no more questing, so let's go ahead and find Stenger. At this time. Ah, dang it! I was trying to go for the orb. Alright, let's grab some mana. I suppose I could just burn a potion and play a mini game to get this back faster, but there's plenty of mana around. Yeah, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the run, that kind of instance is an example of what's commonly known as getting sucked into combat. And I have a stipulation in the rules that allows me to flee from unintentional combat without it counting against me. If it is storyline combat, though, and I get sucked in, that's a different story, but if the enemy is not required for a main quest, I am able to flee without breaking the rules. So I just like to make that known when those things happen. Alright, back to Nordrland we go. And we've picked up all the side questing, so we can just run right for it. Or at least all the side questing that's currently available. More is probably going to open up later. Then we'll pick it up as we see it. This is cheeky. Yep, nothing. Alright, yes, let's continue. Alright, I'm not going for the ore this time. I was feeling greedy. Let's see. Let's go for Stinger, so that we can continue in our questing.
A frozen ship stuck in the ice. You have a strange feeling it will be important.
Yeah, this might be a little bit tricky. No. Oh, alright, cool. Hi! Stinger, buddy!
Hold it right there, little one. No one gets in to see Nordry without first defeating me in the most noble of contests, a riddle game.
Oh, we got a notification from Mr. Lincoln.
I will ask you 2 riddles, and if you give me the answers, you may pass and speak to Nordry. But I do not want just an answer. You must find the item I speak of. The first riddle is this. I go round in circles, but always straight ahead. Never complain, no matter where I'm led. What am I?
Ooh. Do you guys have any idea? I go round in circles, but always straight ahead. Never complain no matter where I'm led. Where am I? Is that the wheel?
You're sure the answer is a wheel, but where have you seen one of those?
It seems like it would be a wheel, right?
I hate to bother you, but there's been a terrible oversight. Someone's not doing their paperwork, I'm afraid.
What do you mean, Mr.
You
Lincoln?
should be contacted shortly by your school professor about a new pet. But there is a catch. When you're able to explore all of Wintertusk, you should be hearing from your professor. Be careful when you're in Wintertusk. I hear it's quite cold, so be sure to dress warmly.
Sorry, I suck your riddles. It sounds like it would be a wheel, though. You know, because wheels spin round and round, and they always go straight. That's my first thought, is that the answer is a wheel. If it's not a wheel, then I'm not really sure what it could be. Yeah, don't worry about it, Cheeky. You're good. And I think I already got the new pet.
A wheel is clearly the answer he's looking for. You can go back to Stinger now.
You found a wheel on the merchant's wagon? Well done! A wheel is correct. Now, for the second of my riddles. Weight in my belly, a tree on my back. Nails in my ribs, feet do I lack.
What?
That sounds like a ship. Where would you find a ship?
I mean, that's a good point. Ships don't have feet. That's what I'm thinking.
It's pretty clear that he's talking about this ship. You can go back and solve the riddle.
A ship, a fair answer, and well spoken. You have bested me in the riddle game, and may now proceed. Nordry awaits you beyond these doors.
I'd be concerned if the ship had feet.
Show him some respect.
Oh, there's the Trog. This little guy. Hey. I still have to find Sutra ones, and then the final dungeon also has a Trog in it. It's the search quest for Wintertusk. From Prospector's Seek. Hi, Nordry.
Greetings, wizard. I suspect you know how this will go down.
I actually don't.
The cause for your visit is clear to me. You want my golden seal. to bind my father into the sleep of ages.
I mean, that's true.
Though the icy blood in my veins urges me to send you back to Grandmother Raven in defeat, I will not attack you.
I don't trust you.
I offer you a trade, a fair one. Go to the cavern beneath Grandmother Raven's tree. In that cave is the cold drake, Nithog, a loathsome worm that gnaws the roots of the great tree above. If you can bring me one of Nithog's teeth, I will gladly trade my golden seal for it.
Will you, Nordry? I don't believe you. Do any of you guys believe him? Because I certainly don't. We're probably going to have to end up beating him up. Jeez. Well, actually, I could go for the teleport hub. I will grab that scrap iron, though. Scrap iron's hard to come by. It's one of the harder resources to find on the ground. Yeah, I don't believe him. We're about to get screwed. The survey says sus. Yeah, that's totally sus. He's probably gonna attack us.
There is no easy way to get a tooth from this monster. Perhaps the Norms could offer some advice.
Oh, so he's not even... I can't even fight him yet? That was anticlimactic, but for a sigil...
You have come seeking a way to wrest a tooth from Nithog, the worm that gnaws at the roots of the world.
No force of battle or craft of spell will win you that prize. You must make it bite off more than it can chew.
Gather some wild hemlock from Australand and some ice bark from a winter branch in Vestraland. Take those things to Regan Wildleaf, who will brew you a potion that will give Nithog something to chew on.
Alright, cool. Alright, I guess we're heading back to Australand to go grab some wild hemlocks. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Ooh, wood. You know, I should probably dump Sabrina's crap in the shared bank so then my fire wizard has the stuff to craft. Oh, yeah, I already found him. Okay. I figured I should probably check. Is there a safer one? There's one in the back. Okay. Well, let's just take the easy route. Swap. Yeah, so much faster to use the teleporters, but... yeah, we may even hit level 60 today. I think our odds are looking pretty good that we'll get into the 60 range. So that'll be good. That'll be Pog. Then Sabrina will get a new tag above her above her head. I think she would become legendary. I'm thinking. 60 down, 50 to go. What do you mean 60 down, 50 to go? 60 down, 110 to go. The maximum level right now, Shiki, is 170. With the release of World, I believe, 17 now? Wallaroo. So, that's months down the line, people. We got way too much to do before that point. If we even get there in the first place. Thought that was 110. No, Shiki, they have expanded since you last played. They have grossly expanded the game. It is insane. There are now 4 complete story arcs to this game. There's a lot. This is honestly just force of habit at this point, just collecting everything. Alright, let's get these guys. Knocked out. Oh, these guys are weak. Like an old man behind the times. I mean, I certainly did, because, I was here when Wallerer was released. Like, we had, Novus, which is the second to last world, I think, but... I do have a question, though. Yeah? What do you got, Shiki? What do you got for me? I'll do my best to answer this question that you have. I only got one. Okay. Alright, guess we gotta fight again. We want to play more Frostpunk after this series is over. I loved the videos. I would love to do that, Shiki. I'm just kind of wondering what, because Frostpunk is a bit... I'm trying to think of the best word for it. It's a set sequence of events in all the scenarios. So I'm not really sure unless we come up with, like, challenge runs or something. Like, if we try to come up with something crazy and see if I can pull it off, or... You know what I mean? I would love to play more Frostpunk, it's just I need to put a spin on it, of sorts, if that makes any sense. That's how a 100-day challenge would go. I mean, yeah, but I guess so, but it would just take time to establish the city, basically, and then you're kind of just sitting there for the rest of the time. Like, once you've got your medical care, your food supply, you're basically set for life in all the scenarios, but go crazy when 2 comes out. Yeah, I plan on playing it, Dux, when Frostpunk 2 comes out. Yeah, I have plans to do that. And on stream. I will be streaming Frostpunk 2 the moment I can get my hands on it and I have the ability to do so. So don't you worry, guys, I will be playing it. And I'll also be planning on achievement guides, general walkthroughs, kind of like how I did with Frostpunk 1 recently. I've got a series going out over time of like general guides and walkthroughs. There's still an achievement guide that I need to post. I need to make it. There's actually 2. I think there's 2 now. Because 1 was requested by a viewer that I need to get done.
A potion to give old Nithog a toothache. I'll need some wild hemlock and some ice bark from a winter branch. What's that? You already have them. I would ask how you knew, but it's obvious that the Norns sent you. Let me mix that up for you.
Regan blends the ingredients into a salve and gives it to you in a small wooden bowl.
Just smear this on the roots that the worm chews and wait. Do not get any of the salve on yourself.
Shiki. But yeah, there was another achievement guide called Not Great, Not Terrible that someone requested. It was for Not Great, Not Terrible. To get that one's actually hard. because to get that one, you have to complete a run, complete the generator without employing people in neither safe nor deadly workplaces. It's very, very tricky to control the safety level, especially with the toxic gas. Because if you get to safe or deadly for even a split second, you are disqualified from that achievement, so it's kind of a pain.
You smear a little of the salve on the root and wait for Nithog to chew on it. In a few moments, the great worm gnaws the root and groans. Something white clatters to the floor. It's a tooth. You collect it from the ground.
Yikes. Yeah, you have to be really, really careful. You have to be slow and methodical with that achievement. So I thought it would be good. So I informed that viewer that I would add that to my list of things to do. Because he said, otherwise, do you have tips and tricks for it? So, you know what? I'll just make a video out of it.
That was fast. I should have bargained for more, I suspect.
No, Nordry.
I stand by my word. Here is your golden seal. Take it and trouble me no further.
Clearly you're pissed off, but...
Be warned. This is not the last time our paths will cross.
Alright, I've got the questline guide up, and I think we might be getting to the end here. I'm gonna check for side questing, though, before we get too far. Eh? No! Alright, cool, we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna check. Once we reach Grandmother Raven, I'm gonna wait, and then I'll use that guide, or that, the quest that she gives me to determine where we are, because we might be heading to Malistaire in pretty short order. I feel like we're getting very close to being at the end here.
The 4 golden seals are in your hands, and you are ready to enter the door at the base of this very tree.
Yeah?
The caverns below are called Nastrond, the bones of the earth, a colder and more desolate place there never was.
Yeah?
You must take the golden seals into Nastrond and place them before the Ice Titan, keeping him in endless slumber. The gate to Nastrond now beckons, and all our hopes go with you.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we are done. We are going to Nastrond. This is the final spot. This is nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna look up, because there's a Trog in Nastrond, so I'm gonna have it up. Okay, so I'm looking up where the Trog is, because that's a side quest that I can achieve while I'm in there. And then I need to also look up where the Runestone is. So I'm gonna open that up. Just so I can knock these out so I don't have to come back and do them later. So that's why I'm looking now before we get started. Yeah, I'm just checking here. Poggers. All the smoke for whatever reason. Yeah. I guess I'll just have to keep an eye out when I'm in Nastrond. If you guys see it, you'll have to point it out to me. It It looks like this. Let me bring it up. It's this little symbol right here where my wand is. If you guys see a rocket with a rune stone, call it out. It'll probably show up sometime in the dungeon, but I don't want to miss it. Poggers. Yeah, we got a lot of pogging going on right now, guys. Alright, yeah. Just double checking everything. I've got the guide for the Trog. I know where the Trog is, so I can go straight to it while we are in Nastrond. Ooh. Alright, here we go. We're diving in, people. On it, Chief. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it, everybody out there in chat, if you guys can help me keep an eye out for it. We have not had a rage yet this stream, but I guarantee you we're probably gonna have one.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Am I?
Bonnier Stormroar sent my warband into these caverns to capture the Coven after they attacked Rundle Fjord. We were quickly ambushed and split up. My warriors are scattered throughout all of Nastrond.
Are they? Alright.
There is a final barrier protecting the Hall of Jotengard, where the Ice Titan sleeps. To breach the walls of Jotengard, you will need a set of rune carving tools. I have lost mine down here. I also had the images of 4 runes needed to open the gate. Those runes were with my rune carving tools. The Winter Skulls took everything. If you can recover them, they're yours to keep. You'll certainly need them. Beware, these caverns are cursed. Walking into them is certain doom.
Oh, certain doom, eh, guys? Yo. We are getting into some crazy stuff. Alright, fine, if you don't want me to attack this turn. I am stunned, so I can do nothing. Oh, alright. But now I can attack. There we go. Crit! Crit! Hey, crit. Do we have access to stun spells? They seem pretty busted. We technically do, Dux. The only problem
You find the rune
is,
carving tools, but only one of the runes you need is here.
The only problem, Dux, is the vast majority of enemies that we would want to stun, like the vast majority of bosses, like 99% of them, are immune to being stunned. So that's the only issue.
That's bad news, losing the other 3 runes. I'm sure the Coven has them, so we must win them back. It seems you won't need those rune carving tools for a while, but do not lose them. The icy wall over yonder was not there when we first entered the caverns of Nastrond. It is likely that you'll find another of the runes on the other side, in the hands of one of the worst of the Coven. I speak of a skeletal warrior.
That sucks, yeah.
Soul Sunder. Colgrim took captive my ally, Truda Stoutheart. He is likely lurking behind that icy wall. If only I had my mighty hammer, I'd break that wall down and pursue. Can you find my hammer and do what I lack the strength to? Shatter yonder wall, defeat Colgrim, and rescue Truda.
Yeah. I know what you mean, though. It would be busted if we could.
Hammer. It looks very heavy.
See if I can sneak back out. Oh, there we go.
You use Doolin's hammer to strike the icy wall, breaking it into tiny pieces.
The Coven has promised me a world of ice. Should I keep this rune from you, you cannot prevail.
Oh, I was combat immune. There we go. Alright, cool. And that's Truda back there, so we have to rescue her. He's actually got a respectable amount of health. He's got almost 6k. Yow. Most on the lookout for games on sale at the moment. Oh, okay. Sounds fun. Yeah, let's get prepped up and knock these guys out. Knock him out quick. Animation bugged question mark, because he literally did nothing. Okay. Yeah, let's get a feint out while the power is low. Looks like he's attacking me or using a trap. That's a trap. That guy passed. Yeah, I would still like to get more power. Yeah, for anyone new to the stream, welcome. We are in Nastron, the final dungeon of Winter Tusk. Looks like bugging out this stream, eh? Yeah. Thankfully, it's not my Wi-Fi. Because that would suck. Ooh. Ooh. Youch, this is gonna be a good hit. Blade and double trap. That's gonna be a good hit. That's a good hit. That's a very good hit. You know what? I don't want to run the risk of a tower shield. I'm gonna shoot. And I got a lucky crit. I'm covered. Well, that's good. Or did that guy block? He may have blocked me. I didn't see it, but maybe he blocked. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to start prepping for another round. You know what, just to be stupid, I'm just gonna do this. Even though it's not... It crit the wand spell. 200 damage for no pips. Just completely random. Completely random crit. I needed to buy time anyway, so that's fine. That's just funny. Alright, let's get my cards back. Now this would have been a good instance for the skeletal dragon, so maybe I'll throw it in. Just to have it in the deck, but... Alright, now we can start prepping again. We won't need as much, because he's pretty weak. And we've got our poke back in case he decides to tower shield. And he stunned me! Alright, that's totally fine. It actually buys me time anyway. Bah, I'm stunned. I am stunned. I can do nothing. Wah. Wah. The stun pun. Yeah. I can do nothing. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Because for those of you who are newer here, welcome. We've got Sabrina Eldritch Scythe here with the ability now to crit. to land crits, but you cannot rely on that. That's a very unreliable thing. You have to plan as if you won't. So that's why I'm thinking a little bit further ahead. And because I don't have reshuffle anymore, I already used it. So I'm gonna do another round. What? Inner demons! Sabrina's inner demons. Alright, we definitely should have enough now. If for whatever reason we don't, I've got a poke. I can finish him off. It'll be pretty low if he is still alive. Alright, no lucky crits. See, you can't rely on crits. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I'll take it. Heck yeah. Alright, we're done. Well, with that part.
You find the second of the runes on the ground after defeating Fulgrim.
Hi.
It's good to see you. I've been waiting without hope of rescue. Did Doolin send you? I was parted from the others of my warband. They were captured and taken across the icy chasm. The icy roof is loose. If a horn is sounded, it might cause the ice to break and a bridge to form. Huck Horncaller bore with him a horn, dropped in the fray. If you can find it and sound it, it may open a way.
Nice.
Beware Sadric Duskwing on the other side. A coven sorcerer ranked among their most powerful. If you meet any others of my group, Hawk, Wolfang, Njal, Thorfinn, or Agneta, tell them to show courage.
This is clearly Hawk's horn. It feels magical, charged with power.
Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, and I can teleport back to Nastrond. If you leave through the dungeon entrance or log out of dungeons, though, you will, or if you start another dungeon, you will lose it. But I've got a minute to get away from unintentional combat, grab some mana, and just warp right back. And it'll put me back in the dungeon with the same progress that I had. As you guys can see here. It simply teleported me to the front of the dungeon. I did finish my snow house yesterday, so I'll post it in the Discord. Hey!
You blow the horn, and it causes the ice to shake and begin to form.
Hey! Cool. Nice.
How did you get down here? No matter. You'll meet the same ruin as the rest of the Thane's foolish warband. I will leave you to the mercies of my icy ally here.
Alright, I'll add that. Maybe I'll add one of my death traps just to have a slight power boost. Because while I want to finish the battles quickly, I don't want them to be super long either. I don't want to pack too many cards so that I'm trying to search for what I need at the same time. So I'll add a little bit more. Yeah, just for a little bit of extra security. I'll add some more cards. Because if I flee from this combat, that will be... Well, actually, no, it's not a storyline defeat because we're in Wintertusk, so it doesn't matter. We've already had our first side questing defeat, and that was in Krokotopia. So it actually doesn't matter, but I still don't like doing it, you know what I mean? Even though I technically could seize a technicality on this, like... Yeah, the Ice School is known for stunning. They have a lot of it. I am about to get stunned. I am stunned. Yay! Yay! Fantastic. Oh, frostbite. That's a DOT. Nice little DOT. Well, I can't do anything anyway, so I may as well pass. Because my turn is effectively skipped because of the frost giant from last round. Oh, he just tried to stun me again. Jeez. Yeah, these guys sure love their stunning. Yeah, it's gonna lock me down pretty hard if they keep chain stunning me. Yeah, so I need to build up my power and build it up fast. Which is part of the reason that I packed extra cards. So that I could do that. The power level is mid-ish. Yeah, I'll wait for them to drain it a little bit more. Yeah, I could knock the minion out at this point. I may just want to strike so then I can get it to be just the boss, and then I can knock him out with the skeletal dragon. Nova Sarcasm counter 1. Sarcasm? When did we start a sarcasm counter, Crevice? What are you talking about? Elaborate, Crevice. Enlighten me. Where did you get the idea for a sarcasm counter from? Yes. Enlighten me. Really. I want to know. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and strike. Because I don't want a tower shield to interfere with the minion getting killed. Oh, lucky crit! Nice! You suck at the game and you got stunned? Oh. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so now we can start gearing up for the skeletal dragon to finish the boss off. Yeah, I can agree with that. Maybe we'll start a Nova Sarcasm counter. It's probably going to be mostly in relation to getting stunned, but I don't really know where else it's going to come into play. Unlike the Nova Rage counter, because, you know, Nova Rage, but it's... Alright, let's have a little bit of power behind the Skeletal Dragon. Oh yeah, Crevice, were you here when I got it? Sabrina got a new spell. Screw you, man. Do I have a Shatter in my deck? I do. I am going to pass, though, because I do not have a Myth Pip. I saw that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you were here for that or not. Like, if you were lurking or just hanging out. Alright, go away. Eat it. Bye-bye. Technically, the Skeletal Dragon would get around this, but I would rather just not have to worry about the shields if I can. Screw you, Nova Page kind of shakes. No, we're good, Shiki. We're fine. Alright, Skeletal Dragon. Let's knock this guy out. Bone Drake at my command! You're at my command! What's the rage counter at? We are at 57. We have not yet had a rage this stream, though. Not yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna poke him because it's funny. Even though I don't really need to. What? Alright. Alright, back to balance pips. Oh, how close is he to dying? He's probably not that far off. I could probably kill him with a poke. To be honest with you. Actually, I couldn't do that, but... Unless I had, like, Feint, Dark Pact, and, like, that kind of stuff, but... Speaking of which, but... Well, I can reshuffle and use the Skeletal Dragon. Well, actually, I have a poke. Eat it! Eat my poke. Eat my poke! Crits on the poke! Crits on the... What? What do you mean, Crevice? What's going on? You got a bunch of question marks, Crevice. What's going on, buddy? Something's not right. Something's not right over there. No rage yet. Oh, yeah, there has not been a rage yet this stream, Crevice. Not a single one. Nada. Clearly you're surprised, Crevice, that it hasn't happened. Whenever and no rage. Blasphemy! Crevice. I mean, if you want to watch the VOD, I did not rage. I have evidence. And that's in the VOD. Alright, let's hit him again. He's really trying to throw you under the bus. Yeah, Crevice is trying to throw me under the bus. Crevice, you're fired. You're trying to throw me under the bus. You're fired. And now there's the crit. Exactly when it's not needed, but, you know, that's just the thing. Alright, he did. Fired for the in-team time.
The third missing rune.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows how many times at this point.
I heard my horn calling. It sounded like you brought the roof down.
Lol.
I am a defenseless cub here in these caverns, without arms or armor. Can you rescue my sword and shield from the frost trolls who took them?
Yeah, let's get some health and... There we go. Alright, now we are full health, let's get back in. Honestly, I'm curious if there will ever be a stream in this series where I don't rage at all. Like, if there will ever be one, like a legitimate one, where I do not rage. And that's a tower shield, so... I wonder if that's even possible. And the Wizard101 Wizard City ones do not count because there's no raging possibilities there yet. There's no weakness and no shields, so there's a 0% chance. There's a chance that it is this one. Maybe. We will find out, Crevice. We will certainly find out, my friend, if this will be the lucky stream where there is no rage. Yay! I'm stunned! I can do nothing! Fantastic! I can't even get rid of that shield. There'll be a chance, wishful thinking! Yeah, you got a point, Shiki. Alright, I do want to try and get rid of that tower shield, so I am gonna poke him. And then next turn I'll try to shoot. And if they tower shield again, whatever, I got Skeletal Dragon to back me up. Oh, lucky crit, when I don't need the crit. It's like I'm gonna get all the crits on my pokes, and it's not gonna mean anything. Sarcasm counter 2. Yeah, the sarcasm counter, like I said, is probably going to be mostly for stuns. The rage is going to be like weaknesses, shields the turn I attack, you guys know. But for those of you that are newer here, those are the kind of instances that trigger a rage. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit him. I'm sure I got enough. Couple blades. And a lucky crit. Never mind. Don't need to worry about it. Alright, cool.
So armed, I am ready to face what foes come my way. You cannot cut or destroy those roots. They are connected to the tree above and run throughout Nastrond. If they are damaged, this cavern will collapse, killing us all. You must find a way to charm them. Thorfinn Tree Tamer had a magic flute that would charm plants and trees. If you can find
rage you had.
it may be of use.
But when you mentioned you had enough credits to get Ion's Laser Club and we were loading into the match.
Thorfinn was with us when we were attacked by the Coven. I'm sure he dropped his flute somewhere near. Once you get the flute, you can play it to charm those branches aside. Then you may strike deeper into Nastrond. On the other side of those roots is the final chamber outside Jotengard, where the 4 runes must be carved. You may meet others of my warband. Be wary. They have likely fallen under the spell of our enemy, the Coven.
Now to use the flute and see if you can get past the root. You play the flute and the root wall parts.
You may have gotten this far, but here is
Oh,
where
that's
you
the rune
stop.
stone. I see
My
it.
magic has ensnared Doolin's warband to my will.
Oh, God. Okay, this is a 4v1. I need to plan accordingly. This is a problem. I may have to pull out some of my astral cards, which I have. I'll toss a couple in. I could increase my crit rating, because I've got astral magic cards. I've gotten these from drops in various locations. Yeah, I'll take Shatter out. I don't think it's going to be that useful, because I've got Reshuffle if I need to attack a second time. Maybe I'll keep the Skeletal Dragon in there just as a safeguard. Those neurons in advanced exercise? Yeah, I gotta think critically about this. You know, maybe I pull out all the stops. Do a monstrous instead. And then have an Amplify. I've got a Deathblade treasure card. I've got the 2. Maybe I'll... But because it's a 4v1, traps are not gonna help me. I could, though, maybe make use of Dead Zone. I haven't really used it, because there hasn't been much of a use for it. But this is a global that increases my damage by 25%. And none of these guys are death, so it only benefits me. The global spells affect the entire battle, but because none of them are death wizards, I can take full advantage of this. I'm gonna take Feint out. I'm actually gonna look these guys up. Hold on. I can't even see their names. They're like... I have to tilt it. Oops. What's one of them? Angel Silver Song. Okay, that's the one I can read. Okay, so that's her. Okay, she actually does not have the ability, the life one does not have the ability to cast Death Shields, so Shatter would have been useless. It would have been a waste of space in my treasure deck. I'm gonna take a peek here. Just to get a preview of what I am up against. Okay, so the balance guy does have Spirit Shield, so that could be an issue, but that's only half damage, not 80. Otherwise, the others... Okay, that guy can cast Dark Wind. That is the Storm Global. So I'll keep Dead Zone. If I have to discard it, I'll discard it, but... So it doesn't look like Skeletal Dragon's really going to help me that much, so I'm actually going to remove it. Because I'm going to want to blitz these guys down quickly. They don't have a crap ton of health, but the fact that there are so many is the issue. So that's why I'm going to pack these extra cards in my treasure deck to give me options. And I'll be able to discard my poke. I'll just discard it because it's not going to help me against this. Because none of them can cast weakness either, so that's another thing that I was looking at. Okay. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. I am gonna go ahead and see if I can sneak around for a little bit and grab that runestone and this ore before I dive in.
4 are Ymir's sons.
Alright, let's
they
go.
are to fight for him. Trust not the sons of ice.
Oh boy. Explode before the wall of flesh. Oh. Oh, and I'm going first. That is good. Alright, let's do it. Let's do a 4v1. Overwhelming odds stacked against me. Oh, Hydra right out the gate. Any crits. I crit block. I block you. I block you thrice. Because the blocks are tracked separately with multi-hit spells. Oh, that's a dragon. That's a fire dragon. That is the rank 7 fire spell. Yeah, they're hitting me hard and fast right out of the gate. But their power level is going to be low. Oh, that's a 7 pip natural with a crit. Oh, thank God I blocked. That would have been a pretty nasty hit if she actually maintained the crit. Alright, well now he's the only one with any pips, so I can start gearing up for a strike here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to make this a 2-stage. Or do they start with 3 power pips? Yep. This is a death one. Yeah, if there was a death one, this would be harder. Okay. Yeah, they're hitting me pretty hard. Can I get rid of any of them at this point? I don't think so. I did draw my monstrous, which is good. Yeah, the power level is coming back up very quickly. I may have to strike next turn. We'll have to see. I did draw my monstrous, so I do have a little bit more power. I may have to hope for a lucky crit to knock out more of these guys. He fizzled again. Okay, the power level is getting back to a level that I'm not comfortable with. Okay, that's my other Death Blade. My treasure card. Do I strike now? Well, it would help, because this guy's got 9 pips. Yeah. I don't think I can risk it. I'm down to 1/3 of my health. I'm almost at triple digits. I probably need to strike. Let's see what I can do. Oh, lucky crit. Nice. That's a very lucky crit. How many of them did I kill? 2. Well, that's good. 3! Oh, wow. Need to find a Skeletron earlier in progression than Bonehead. Alright, 3 is good. I will accept that. And now I can cast Dead Zone, actually. But I don't think I really need to. I think I'll just... well... yeah. Yeah, the Death School normally gets Doom and Gloom, which reduces healing across the board by 50%. But they recently acquired Dead Zone, which is a damage global. Yeah, I think just because I can. Alright, so it doesn't look like I'll need my other astral cards. But I had them in case I needed them. Alright. I'll keep them in my hand, though. Yeah, and I'll cast Dark Pact so then I can discard it and Dead Zone when I reshuffle. Get my cards back a little bit quicker. Oh, she crit. And I didn't block it. Well, critting and blocking is kind of weird. They changed some of the mechanics and it's kind of strange. Like, sometimes the block isn't, like, outright stated. So I probably invisibly blocked it, if you want to call it that. Because normally that would have done way more. Alright, so now I can discard Dead Zone because it's already active. You know, could I actually kill her with a poke? Can I kill her with a poke? We'll see. Eh? Nope. I had to try. Wishful thinking. Alright. Well, let's gear up anyway, even though I don't really need to. Get some healing off. Yeah, I'll save my treasure cards for the next fight. Alright. Alright, let's knock her out and move on. Hey, another lucky crit. Oh, wow. Hey, back up to full health. Nice.
Upon defeat, Atri's spell breaks, and Doolin's company are freed from their ensorcelment.
You freed us. We did not want to fight you, but we had no choice. If you want to stop the Coven from rousing the Ice Titan, you must carve the Ice Titan's name onto the runes. 1 rune must be carved on each of the 4 stones in order to spell out the Ice Titan's name. Only when the rune stones are carved with the Ice Titan's true name will the gate open to you. Once the gate is open, you must enter Jotengard and defeat the Coven before they cause the Ice Titan to rise. If you have a means of keeping the Ice Titan in his eternal slumber, now is the time to use it.
Back up a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're moving on. To Jotengard.
You have fought well, you meddling wizard. And it is clear that Grandmother Raven has a claw in this. Still, you cannot stop the coming of the Everwinter. The Ice Titan Ymir will wake and bring an age of eternal cold. With the power of the Coven at my command, I call upon the sons of Ymir, the Ice Titan, to stop you!
Ooh! Well, guys, we are in big trouble. We are now fighting the Ice Titan's sons. They are under the control of the Coven, and they are being sent against us. Ooh, yeah, Ducks, I see it. I'm gonna do a little bit of planning. Neurons firing. And wouldn't you know it, guys? These guys cheat. 'Cause why not? There are cheats! So I have to read this. If you guys want to see the cheats, I will post a link in chat if anyone else wants to read. This is for Nordry. This is where all the cheats are recorded for this particular battle. Okay. So, casting spells at any of the other 3 bosses without the stun shield. Oh, jeez. Sorry for the mic bump. Essentially, a random brother, wizard should only focus on casting spells at the boss with it. Wrong brother, I'm it. Any of the other 3 bosses without it will interrupt an attack at the end of the round. The attack varies depending on which boss has it. May cast spells will trigger this cheat. Multi-target, all enemies' attack spells will not trigger this cheat. This cheat will stop when Nordry is defeated. When the other 3 brothers are defeated, Nordry removes his shield permanently. Yeah, this is gonna take some thinking. So I can use, Scarecrow to knock out the other 3 brothers without triggering the cheats, because there's cheats where... screen on their cheats. Yeah, anyone who followed that link is able to read the cheats that Nordry has. They're all kind of recorded together. Yeah, and he'll also remove all of the shields on himself when his brothers are defeated. So I think I'm gonna focus on killing the brothers first. Like, get the power for Scarecrow, so I'm gonna add... You know, this might actually be a reason for me to pull out my Colossal card, because I need to kill the brothers as quickly as possible. Yeah, they all got a decent amount of health. Enough where I feel like it's warranted to yank out some massive firepower. This will increase the base damage of Scarecrow by 300. Like, I need it. Yeah, these guys have to die, and they have to die very quickly. The only one who can cast shields is Sudri. He can, because he is of the moon. Yes, there are astral enemies in this game. He has the ability to cast moon shields. Speedrun 80%. Yeah, I need to do a lot of damage very quickly, so I need that power. Otherwise, Austria can do tower shields, so that's only half. Oops. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my plan. And then blitz down Nordry once he removes the shield. I'll keep a skeletal dragon in there. Well, actually, no, that's not gonna help me. I'll toss a wraith in there, because that's a single target. I mean, so is skeletal dragon, but skeletal dragon is DOT, and Nordry is deaf. So it's gonna be difficult to have enough prisms to be able to utilize this. Yeah, Nordry's gonna be impossible to kill when his brothers are still there, because he casts a lot of variable strength tower shields on himself. Jeez. Yeah, I really have to think about this.
Yeah, the poke probably is not going to help me here, so I'm actually going to remove it. Yeah, and I can't cast the Death Prism on Nordry before his brothers are killed, because he'll use Cleanse Ward on himself to remove them all, and Death Prism is a ward. It's considered a ward, I believe, so... This may end up taking multiple attempts to get right, and to be able to pull this off. Well, let's take a crack at it and see what happens. I'm gonna pray that I go first, because that will help, otherwise I'm screwed. Alright. Yeah, I need to blitz down these brothers and do it quickly. Yep, and then there's the tower shield. Yep, that's the tag. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a shot. And then that's the tower shield sheet that Nordry has. And then maybe I get a lucky crit. Or not. Good grief. This is nuts. Even just trying to think about this. Well, I can't do anything because I'm stunned. Yeah, getting stunned is really going to hamper my ability to get powered up. Yeah, because even though I'm getting more pips... Oh yeah, it's moving. The tag... Now it's moving to him. Not that it matters because I can use multi-hit spells without triggering the cheats. Ouch! That's actually gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, I may have to discard the Death Prism. Or the Wraith to be able to pick up some of the cards. Yeah, I can't even kill him at this point anyway. Yeah, I need to think quickly here. Luck of the draw. You say cheats, I hear cheese. Well, it's gonna be tricky, Shiki, because I don't have a lot of power. And I need to knock these guys out to relieve some of the pressure. Because having 4 people attacking me is insane. And he crits. I didn't block. That's a good hit. Do I think I can wait for one more turn? Probably not. I probably just need to try and strike and at least knock a couple of these guys out. Oh, lucky crit. Let's hope they don't block. Did I knock any of them out? 1. Alright. 2. Alright, so
so I knocked out 2. That's good. Yeah, that's very good. So I'll go ahead and cast the cards that I have. But then again, I'm not going to have a spell to attack Nordry with. This may end up being a flee and come back scenario. Hopefully the other brothers don't respawn. There's a chance they may, though, and that's gonna complicate things. Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to kill Nordry in the current state of affairs. Well, actually, I may, because I did bring Wraith to the battle. I actually did. I had to discard it to get my hands on Colossal, but I may still be able to figure it out. Some of this is going to be thinking on the fly. I just don't know if I'll be able to get a Wraith with enough damage. I think just to get a slightly better heal, I'll cast this Death Trap. I'll use Reshuffle. What do you mean, wrong brother? I didn't do anything! Alright, I'll keep Amplify in my hand, though, because I may end up using it. Oh, the tag is moving. Wait, he didn't replace the shield? Maybe it's just delayed? Normally he should have replaced the shield. Yeah, I need to attack pretty quickly after reshuffling these cards. Yeah, and I only have 1 prism. Yeah, this is complicated. There we go. Because I was gonna say, was it just delayed? I may end up using the Wraith on this brother, actually. That might actually be smart. Because then I can knock Sudri out. And then just have it be me and Nordry. That might actually be a smart move. I'm losing a lot of my power, though. Alright, he's out. Oh, that's a good heal. Alright, he's down. So now Nordry will not cast his shields anymore. And he'll get rid of whatever ones he has. Where did my brothers go? Alright, so he does not cast his shields anymore. I still have a Dark Pact that I can use. I might actually be able to beat this in 1 shot. This might actually still be doable. Except for that. I do have a second Dark Pact, though, that I can use to get rid of that. I might actually be okay here, guys. I think I will use Amplify, though. I do want to get that extra power to make sure that he dies. They go by 10,000 HP each. No, they don't. Trust me, though, Ducks. We will get into some even more crazy battles than this. You hurt my brothers. Yeah, I'm gonna power up with what I can. Yeah, I'll make Amplify the last thing that I cast. Because that only lasts, I mean, it actually doesn't really matter. Maybe I cast Amplify then Dark Pact. So this is Astral Magic, guys, and I can give you a brief introduction. Star Magic is auras. They surround just you. So it's not like the global spells that affect everybody in the battle. Auras only affect yourself. They are self-cast only. You cannot cast auras on other people. Amplify gives a 15% damage boost for the next 4 rounds. So I could attack multiple times in quick succession and have a small power boost, which is very beneficial. Alright, so let's get rid of this weakness that the ninja pigs gave me. And maybe see if I have enough damage to kill Nordry. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to flee and return, because I don't have anything else I can use. Let's hope for some lucky damage.
People!
Ah! You have defeated
Winners!
us, destroyed our power, and thwarted our scheme! It is time to flee!
You have stopped the 4 sons of the Ice Titan.
You! Pog! I know, guys, it's Pog. We are pogging. Yeah! That was actually... I really was not... Well, I was really concerned that I was gonna have to flee and come back. But no, it was that lucky final attack, and there's our little Trog. Well, guys, we made it. A little Trog. Little cute thing. Alright, we are done. Sabrina overcame overwhelming odds against 4 cheating bosses.
You place the golden seals before Ymir, and their presence calms the Ice Titan's sleep. After a moment, it is clear that the Ice Titan will not awaken, and the threat of the Everwinter is over.
You have done it. Use the teleporter at Jotengard to come back to the entrance. What an achievement! They will write sagas.
Alright, I'm here. It would have been such a bummer. I know! It would have been... That's why I casted Fate, my traps, like, I casted everything, because I wanted to make sure that that guy died. He had to die, otherwise I was going to be in trouble.
You should go and speak to Grandmother Raven now, though she likely knows already what has transpired here.
Alright, we are done. Winter Tusk is completed, my friends. We have nothing else to do here. We are done. I'm gonna bring my poke back into the deck. Amplify probably made a difference because I could not rely on a crit. I had to think, what can I do to ensure that I bust over Nordry's health? And Amplify likely played a part in that.
The Ice Titan slumbers once more, and the Coven's power is broken utterly. You've done it. Won a victory that all the kings, thanes, and heroes in Grizzleheim could not achieve. You are welcome throughout this realm. But now is the time to tell your headmaster Ambrose what you
Welcome
have
in,
done.
though, Grandlord, if I missed you.
Speak to Balder Goldpaws. He will return you to Wizard City, where you can continue your magical studies. You are Grizzleheim's greatest ally and a true friend. I will watch over you always.
Aww, Grandmother Raven. It's so touching listening to her. Alright, well, that is Winter Tusk
Are you ready to
completed,
depart?
friends.
Next stop, Wizard City.
Alright, let's head back to the Commons and catch up with Ambrose. Not by much, but it's okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I try to keep an eye on chat to check on people and see if I miss anybody. I try not to miss people.
My goodness! You say the Coven was attempting to awaken the Ice Titan himself? Unbelievable. You've accomplished so much in Grizzleheim. All of the professors here are impressed with your work.
I sure hope so.
I'll speak to Mr. Lincoln about getting you some extra credit.
Alright, friends. Well, the only thing left that we can do... Now, what do you want, Boulder? Well, we'll deal with him later. I'll deal with him off-stream. We're gonna head into Dragonspire, and we are gonna go face Malistaire. We are gonna go kick his ass and move into World 6. So, Dux, if you're still here in chat, this is the moment that you were asking me to warn you about, so that you could be here. We are heading out. We are heading into the final dungeon of Dragonspire. Let's go! Yeah, because I know you said you wanted to be here, so I'm glad that you're still here so that you can see it, Cheeky. Hey, you're still here too. Alright, cool. Alright, guys. We've got a young Battle Drake out here, the one that we were training, actually, and, like, getting stuff for. He's hanging out over here. I'm actually gonna pull up another side questing thing here because there is a stone rose in this area. There's also one in the final dungeon, so I'm gonna pull up the guide here so then I can get them. I collected the rest off stream. Okay, so I pulled it up, and there's also another book. Adjustments, things that work out, or anything else. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's what I do, Grandlord. Alright, here we go. We are riding him.
You mount the drake with a leathery snap. It spreads its wings and takes flight.
Yep, and we are riding on a dragon. We are dragon riders. Look at this, you guys. I like this. Literally flying up to the Great Spire.
Here you are. All of our hopes go with you.
Alright, so there is a stone rose in this area, so I'm gonna use the map to look for it. Looks like it's not too far. There it is. Okay, so I gotta sneak here and grab it. You just gotta run up to these.
You found the 9th stone rose.
The Great Spire. We are here, friends. Yep. There's nothing left. Just one last check. Do you actually steer him, or what? No. He flies on his own, but it's still pretty cool, I think. Alright, now, I hate to do this to you guys, but I gotta get up and go to the bathroom. And actually, that's a good thing, because then we can get through the entire dungeon in one fell swoop, and start heading into World 6. So I will be back in a few minutes. Get your popcorn if you guys want to have popcorn, because we're gonna be here for a while, just like in Mastron.
Hey guys! Sorry it took so long. I also took the opportunity to reheat my coffee because it was kind of getting cold. Well, not cold, but like, you know what I mean. Those of you who are coffee drinkers. Alright, let's dive right in. Let's do this! Alright. The Great Spire. We are moving in. Look at this place. I'm just gonna look around. Look at that. This place is honestly crazy. This is honestly one of my favorite dungeons in the entire game. Like, to play. Once in a while I've even played it again on my Fire Wizard just because I enjoy it. And off we go. But yeah, I know, right, Cheeky? Oh, there's the book!
This...
Yep, and now we can talk to Milo's Bookworm when we're done here before we head on to World 6. Just to turn in that quest. And just these fiery orbs, like, oh wow. This place always fascinated me. Just the lava everywhere, it's just... This is very beautiful. Cosmetically, this place is beautiful. It looks like actual hell. And now, of course, we must defeat Alistair Drake. Let's be real. What are the chances here to first time him? Honestly, maybe pretty good. I might be able to beat him first shot. Like, without having to flee and come back in combat. There actually is a possibility, Dux, that I may knock him out in one shot. And this is a 4v1, but I shouldn't have... Weak! These guys only have 800 health. Weak! Weak! Weak, I say. Weak! It's like the music of Dragonspire is just energizing. Originally, if I wasn't able to get my level 56 gear, I'd be filled with a sense of dread. But now it's just exciting. A little bit of a call for me, because workshop day at school. After that, who knows what could go down? There's a smack. Butt sauce! Great lord. Oh yeah, I got a text diamond. I just texted him. I'm going for Alistair now. Hopefully he'll make it. Oh shoot, why did I do that? I was gonna poke, but eh. Not like these guys could really kill me if they tried. Because they're so weak. So now I gotta wait an extra round. I was gonna poke instead, or maybe cast my other 0, but eh. I'm not gonna fuss about it too much. Oh, wait! That's a fire spell that does damage and heals. It's pretty weak, but... Yeah, these guys couldn't kill me if they tried. So I'll just pass. Maybe just for fun I'll cast another blade even though it's not really necessary. Just because I think it's funny. Hopefully you're not getting too toasty in that outfit, Sabrina, because we are in a world of fire right now. And that's a pretty warm outfit that she's wearing. It's yeah, these guys are way too weak. It's not really a challenge at all. Compared to some of the battles that we have fought in Winter Tusk, it's just crazy. Alright, let's just knock them out and move on. Yeah, now my coffee is nice and warm again. Unnecessary crit, but it's fine. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage! That's a lot of damage! That's a lot of damage, friends. See if I can sneak around. I can. Okay, cool. Ooh. Casual here for like 10k, that's a lot of healing. Yeah, it's mainly because of the crit, you guys. Alright, we're heading up an elevator. Yeah, completely gross overkill, Grand Lord. I know what you mean. Yeah, there's a specific switch. So we can't just pass through this area. I'll run up to the door to show you guys why. The door is locked. We have to find a crystal to unlock the door. I'm trying to remember which side it's on. Because I know it's past one of these guys, but I'm trying to remember which one. Okay, it's past... Okay, so I see it. I see the crystal stand. But I also need to find the crystal, so maybe I do have to fight both. I mean, not that it's an issue if I have to fight both, it's really not, but... Or if I can even just skip them completely. That would be nice just to save time, but... But yeah, as far as the stone rows, I have to reach some undead ghosts. So I guess we'll have to keep our eyes out for them. Yeah, there's a crystal somewhere. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. To sneak around them. I have to, like, literally hug the edge of this. I'm gonna get sneaky here. Aw, damn it. Yeah, literally I'm just trying to save time by sneaking around, but... Yeah, sometimes it may not work. And even if it doesn't, like, a couple blades and, couple blades and a scarecrow is more than enough. Even one blade and a scarecrow would be more than enough, but I kind of have to account for weakness, though. Because most bosses in Wintertusk don't cast it, so I really am only doing the second blade to account for it. Even though even still I probably don't need to worry about it, but... You can't be over-prepared in this kind of game. Especially if you're doing it solo like I am. And trying to test yourself and your skills. Ah, my coffee. It's nice and hot again. Me likes. As is anyone else out there who might be a coffee drinker. We all like our coffee nice and piping hot, right? It's oddly refreshing to have a hot cup of coffee. Totally unnecessary crit, but... Casual heal for almost twice Sabrina's HP, but... At least then, though, they won't be there when we're on our way back. So I'll be able to bypass them. Who's that guy? Who are you? Hi. I can't talk to you, though. I don't know who you are, but you're just sitting there. You're a random NPC. Okay, so that wasn't the answer. Well, maybe it was. I'm a tea guy, but yeah, I don't like cold tea. If I want cold tea, I'd get iced tea. Yeah. Oh. I guess I already had the crystal then. Okay. Well, now I have to make my way back. Yeah, the door unlocks. I'll see if I can sneak past that guy, but otherwise, again, whatever. Like, I can kill him in one hit without much issue. Now, I do want to show you guys a card that I brought with me. It's a treasure card. It's going to make the battle against Malistaire easier. Not that I really need to make it any easier, but hear me out. I'll show you guys what it is when we get there and explain why. You know, explain why I bought some at the bazaar. Because I had to buy this. I don't have the ability to access it yet. It's not for quite a while. But I was kind of torn. Whether or not I had my level 56 gear, this is going to be a crazy 4v1 against Malistaire. So I'll explain my reasoning. Quest Helper, are you drunk? You are. Alright, let's see if I can sneak past him. If I follow... Well, actually, never mind. They're on the other side. Don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I will explain. And hopefully my reasoning will be valid. Alright, so we've gotten through the door. Hey guys, look at that! Look at that, you see him? Right there? I'm putting my wand up on him, and I'm trying to look at the view. I'm sure you guys know who that guy is. Alright, and here we are. Ooh, yeah, ducks. Perfect timing. Yep, that's Malistaire out there. Alright, so we got 2 3v1s that we have to do. To unlock this next door. So this combat is mandatory, it cannot be skipped. Whereas those elephant-like enemies, they can be skipped, but you have to be careful. You have to be sneaky like I was if you want to avoid combat with them. How was this fight with your fire wizard? It was actually pretty good. Well, because she's level 165 now, she's absolutely busted, but... Okay, that guy... might actually be an issue, so I'm gonna poke him. And simply hope there's not another one. Well! I called it! I'm also getting rid of a weakness at the same time. Nova Pog! How convenient. What is it with the crits and the wand spells? I don't get it. Alright, now I can cast Scarecrow. And hope another weakness does not get applied. Or a tower shield, that would actually be worse, but... No! Alright, we're good. Alright, now rinse and repeat. Honestly, honestly, I could probably even do this with, Ship of Fools, just to make it go faster. I probably could. Let's give it a shot. Just for fun, right? Yeah, we haven't used Ship of Fools for a while because there really hasn't been much of a use, because it takes way too much prep now to do a significant amount of damage. We'll have Scarecrow as a backup, though. Yeah, honestly, I might even be able to attack them after just this. Like, just a single 45% blade might actually be enough to knock these guys out with Ship of Fools because of my damage boost. Let's give it a shot. Ooh. Well, that's a shame. Yay! Now this might actually not be enough, but we'll find out. Unless we get a lucky crit, then it might work out, but nope. Eh, we'll see. Nope. I think without weakness, it actually would have been enough. So now we gotta wait for Scarecrow. Unfortunately. That's just a sedge. But, honestly, whatever. It's not a big deal. It's kind of annoying because I would like to move on, but not much I can really do about it. And because there's 3 rounds of enemies that have to go through spell animations before me, because I'm not going first. Well, now that guy has a tower shield. Again with the crits and the wand spells, it doesn't make any sense. Alright, hopefully there are no weaknesses or tower shields, otherwise I'm gonna have to reshuffle. Probably. Hopefully they're more likely to attack me because of how many pips they have. Curses. Yeah, a little bit. Not quite a Nova Rage, but... just like a really. Moving on. Here we go. And back up to full health. Alright, so now the door is open. I'm gonna remove Ship of Fools once again. Oh, and guys, hopefully, yeah, I'm sure y'all are here, but I want you guys to listen to this next part. We're getting to, like, the climax of the dungeon here. I'll try to be quiet, so then you guys can listen. Oh, wait, it's not yet? Oh, maybe it's not yet, but, yeah, I think I have to beat those guys up first. Okay, so the stone rose is in this area. Maybe I can sneak around. No. I'm gonna see if I can sneak around. Oh, this is actually a good point for me to bring up the, this spell. So this is a spell called Mass Death Prism. It's very similar to the regular Death Prism that I already have, except it applies a Death Prism to all enemies on the field. I was at a standstill whether to allow myself to use this, or my brother was saying I could use the Death Spear. The Death Spear, what the spears do is they are they pierce through armor, so things like shields, spell resistance, that kind of stuff. But this is a spell that we don't get until World 8. And we are only on World 5. So I really am against using the Death Spear in this particular instance. I'm more okay with using the Mass Death Prism. If that makes any sense to anyone. Because this is an extension of a spell I already have, whereas this is a completely new mechanic that we have not been introduced to yet. So that's my beef with using the spear. This early, that is. I will go ahead and get the Stone Rose so that I can talk to Prospector Zeke.
The 10th Stone Rose.
So that when we are done, before we move on to World 6, we can talk to Prospector Zeke. And because these guys are all death enemies, it's otherwise going to take me 4 rounds to cast enough prisms on them. So I'm pulling a treasure card clause here, or the treasure card clause, and allowing the use of the Mass Death Prism to make this battle a little bit easier. And really just for the sake of speed. I don't feel that that is an excessive or unreasonable judgment. And also, because we are back in storyline questing here, folks, any deaths or fleeing will count against me as a storyline death. So I need to be very cautious now with my cards. Tedious fight otherwise. You're right, Dux, and that's why I think I am more okay with using the Mass Death Prism instead of the Spear. But I did want to explain the Spear, though, and that the option, and that it was technically an option. And so now all of them have a Death Prism, which is good. Didn't have a main story death yesterday. No, that was Winter Tusk. Winter Tusk and Grizzleheim are completely optional worlds. They can be skipped. You never have to touch Grizzleheim ever. Yeah, you can completely skip Grizzleheim, but I chose to do it because of the XP that it provides. And I have another weakness on me, so I have to account for that. If that makes any sense, Dux, that's kind of how I've designated Grizzleheim and Winter Tusk as side. Most players do it anyway, though, because of the XP that it can provide to you. And I strongly advise it. But because we are done with Winter Tusk, we are good. We are back into the story for basically the rest of the game. The rest of the run. So I need to be careful. Obviously side questing is still side questing, but you guys all know that I do that off stream because it just saves time. And I'm also casting the other blade so that I can ensure with absolute certainty that I will be at full health for the battle with Malistaire, which is going to be happening very shortly. I'm not going to lie, I'm slightly nervous, even though I have the ability to crit, and I have a lot more damage than I did yesterday, but I cannot be too cautious, though, because of what I'm trying to do. Alright, let's knock these guys out. enough, people. We are moving on. We are done. I think this is it, guys. Yeah. Yep, this is where we get another piece of, the story here. So, Dux, I know you really wanted to be here for this. This is it.
Malastair, this is Cyrus, your brother. Stop this madness at once. The Dragon Titan will no more serve you than he did the Lords of Dragonspire. Sylvia, your wife, she's gone. There is no power in the spiral that can bring her back. Certainly not this.
My brother, Cyrus. You have apparently lost your faith in my abilities. How unfortunate. And how blind of you. The Lords of Dragonspire lacked the will to command the Dragon Titan. I am far stronger than they were. I am the Master of Death! The Dragon Titan will do as I command. I will order it to return my wife Sylvia to life so that she might rule at my side.
Cyrus holds up the knowledge crystal, storing Sylvia Drake's memories.
I can see that in your madness there is no listening to reason. But perhaps you will listen to the sound of your own heart.
Malastair, please. It's me, Sylvia. Listen to me. You must stop this madness. The man I loved would never risk the lives of so many for his own desire. I love you. Please release me. Be happy and move on.
I expected better of you, brother. You thought you could trick me with a mere illusion? You'll pay for evoking my beloved Sylvia. Now for my great work, the summoning of the Dragon Titan! Stand aside, young wizard. You cannot hope to stop me.
And there he is. I'll add another mass death prism to my treasure deck so that I have it. And just in case, I'm gonna add a spare, because I definitely want to make sure that Malastair dies. I don't know why he was expecting a different result in doing that. Brody was just fueling his rage and villain agenda. Oh shit, that's an eye. Yep, that's the Dragon Titan there, guys. Right behind us. Or right behind Malastair. Yeah, I need to make sure that Malastair dies, even though I'm fairly certain I can kill him pretty quickly. I'm gonna add a couple extra things into the deck, because then reshuffle will help me. Yeah, I'm gonna have a spare death prism because I definitely want to make sure that Malastair dies. Because if I die here, that's my story death. That's my first storyline death. And I am not gonna let that happen without a fight. And without a pretty hard one. I'm gonna take the poke out of my deck because I need to keep my deck small. As small as possible without being ridiculous. Now I'm suddenly having doubts. Maybe I'll add a spare death blade just to have it. Yeah, because this is a 4v1, so I need to be very cautious about this. Probably checking my deck like 5 times in the last 10 seconds, but... Wish me luck, friends! Here we go! I got one shot. Let's do this. Why is this song filling me with a sense of dread? Probably just the pressure of this being a 4v1 story battle. Supposed to, lol. Yeah, I know what you mean, Shaky. Alright, so there's my Death Blade. My item card. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, the odds are stacked against me pretty good. People can't join mid-battle, right? Technically they can, Dux, if someone were to teleport to me, but they would need to be on my friends list in order to do so. Or they have to have joined the dungeon with me, like if they fled to refill their potion bottles or something. So, yes and no, it depends. It depends on the situation. If that didn't answer your question, I apologize, but... Alright. Yeah, I need to whittle down my hand, because I want to cast the Mass Death Prism before I start casting traps on Malistaire, so then I can maximize the damage on the first round. No, you did, all good. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that helps. Alright, so that's my Spirit Blade. So I drew the Death Blade. That might actually be okay. This could actually be discard fodder. Because I do have reshuffle. Alright, so there's the Mass Death Prism. Alright, so now I feel more confident in starting to cast traps on Malistaire before I'm weakened too much. These guys are mostly blading and shooting minor attacks and traps at me, so I have time. Obviously, I can't dilly-dally forever. Yeah, I think I'll use my treasure card death. Well, actually, because the power level is low, even though it's across the board, there's a lot of pips on the field. Now they're applying more DOTs, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so that's feints. Alright, so I'm at like half health, so I don't have a ton of time left to plan for an assault. Do I attack now or do I risk it? Got 10 seconds to make up my mind. Maybe I'll go one more. Yeah, next turn for sure though. I will definitely have to do so. Yeah, I won't be able to wait any longer. Yeah, I'm down to almost triple digits. I need to attack, or I'm gonna get killed. I might get killed. Alright, let's Let's go. Ooh, double pass. That's good. That just saved me, probably. Nope. We're starting to dip. And that one's out as well. Alright, let's see what we can do. Well, that's a lucky crit. And we're done! Malister and all of his minions down in one foul swoop. That was actually starting to get close. Because I was at almost triple digits.
I failed you, Sylvia. All I wanted was to free you from death. I've done so much to help bring you back.
Oh, Malister, I'm in a better place. Come to me. Rest now, my love. You can rest now.
You've done it. Close the cover on this unfortunate chapter. It is unfortunate that you were drawn into such a dangerous battle, but you showed courage and ingenuity beyond anything I could have imagined. I have lost my brother, though the true Malister was gone long ago. I will return us both to Headmaster Ambrose's office now. I've opened a portal leading there. I suggest you use it.
Holy, that was a nasty attack, ripped them. We straight up killed him. Yeah. Alright, well, that is Dragonspire and World 5 officially done.
Bravo, bravo, young wizard. Because you stopped Malister, you've saved every world upon the spiral.
The headmaster looks at you with a twinkle in his eyes.
I remember when you first enrolled at Ravenwood. I thought I saw something special in you.
I apologize for the actions of my brother Malister. With your help, I have released Sylvia's spirit and have done my best to set things right. And I admit that I should have trusted your instincts about the young wizard, Ambrose. Though off to a rough start, the wizard has become a truly remarkable student.
Ah, indeed. Now, how about heading back to our classes? I'm certain we can all use a break from adventure. Exciting news! Oh, exciting news indeed! Professor Baelstrom's efforts to enter the door to Celestia have met with success. Baelstrom has repaired Celestia's spiral key. Now we can go to that strange, star-lost world and learn of its fate. Here you go. For obvious reasons, you have more than earned this.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you a spiral key carved with astronomic symbols.
Oh, yes. There's a distress call from the Spiral Geographic Society trapped on Celestia. Do see if you can help them out.
We are moving on to World 6, Celestia.
Young wizard, come and see me at once. I've important news for you about Celestia.
We are moving on to World 6, everyone. We are entering the second story arc of the game. You guys ready? You ready, Freddies? Ready, Freddies? We're diving in. Aye, aye. Ducks. Alright, here we are.
Oh, hello there. Did you get our distress call?
Yes, from Ambrose.
Our leader is Sir Thurston Plunkett, but he's disappeared. He went missing even before the crustaceans attacked. We found this place the long way, by sailing our airship across the spiral in an attempt to reach ancient, lost Celestia. Our airship is on the surface, and we've been building air-filled domes so we can explore the sunken ruins. Plunkett believes that if we restore the Grand Astrolabe, we can learn the Celestian schools of magic, stars, moon, and sun. The missing artifacts that power it are stored in the 3 astral galleries, the Stellarium, Lunarium, and Solarium. We had almost deciphered the inscriptions on the major portal when the crustaceans attacked. The ways into each of those places, though, are through the gateway portals, and the portal stones were broken apart and taken. If you're here to help us, you should really go speak to Dalton Prescott in the promenade. He'll know what needs doing.
The promenade is connected via one of the access tunnels leading to the survey camp. Dalton should be easy to spot.
Prescott is the acting lead of the expedition until we get Sir Plunkett back. Be careful. There are strange things afoot in this place.
And we now are here. So I'm gonna grab some side quests that I can immediately spot. Including the search quest for Prospector Zeke. Speaking of which, I actually need to go back to Dragonspire and quick turn in a couple things. And these are the Sun, Star, and Moon magic trainers. And we learn about them from this lady. And so now we can learn astral magic. They do take training points. But now I can learn the astral magic spells to increase my power and have them in my deck constantly so I can use them at any time. I am no longer reliant on treasure cards to be able to use them. I can now use them as much as I wish. Same with Amplify. I can now learn Amplify as well. So we are in good shape here, people. I have now increased my combat power even more. It's really fascinating, isn't it? Alright, I do apologize, real briefly. Well, actually, no. We're exploring a new world. Sabrina, get your ass back out there. We're exploring some new stuff today. We can turn in that crap in Dragonspire later. We got stuff to do. Let's do this. Hi!
I don't remember you among the crew roster. How did you get here?
A spiral key?
So much has gone wrong since we arrived. We no sooner made base camp when we met with technical difficulties, likely sabotage. Following that were thefts of equipment and stores. Then we lost members of our expedition, including our leader, to strange disappearances. The most recent calamity was an assault by some of the indigenous species that have inhabited these ruins. It would be a great help if you could find the survivors of the attack. I've taken a role, and Edgar Ableton, Mackenzie Trowell, and Peter Cheswick are still missing. Let them know the attack is over and they can come back.
Look at this beautiful world, you guys. This is a very astral-themed place. Wait, quest helper, are you drunk? Yeah, I think it is. He's probably under. What the heck? Are you guys seeing this? The quest helper is clearly very much drunk. Are they above me? Is that the problem? Like, did I go down and I wasn't supposed to? Like... You guys seeing that? Yeah, are you guys seeing this, or is it just me? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Is it safe to go back to the promenade yet? I've been hiding here for a while now, and
It's been
I'm
drunk
a bit
since day
cold
one.
and hungry.
Yeah, that's true, but sometimes it just particularly doesn't want to cooperate. Yeah, he was above me, that's what I thought.
Yikes! Please, don't hurt me. Oh, you don't look like one of those who attacked our camp. It's safe to go back, right? Very well, then.
Oh my goodness! Rescue at last! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Alright, so we've gotten the 3 dudes that were missing. And trust me guys, I will be taking full advantage of astral magic from here on out. Like, I'll be using it basically every time, because it's not gonna hurt me, it can only help.
Wonderful work. We're explorers, not adventurers, and the attack caught us off guard.
Alright, I'm off. Have a good rest of the stream.
It stands to reason you came here answering
See you
the
later,
distress
dude.
call from Sir Thurston Plunkett, yes? I'm afraid that Plunkett disappeared a while ago, just after we began to explore the ruined domes of Celestia. He left his notes with us,
Don't
but
die.
they seem to have gone missing in the recent attack. Can you take a look-see and gather the missing journal pages?
What world is this? This is world 6 now, Crevice. We are now in world 6. Yeah, Celestia. The land of astral magic. I have just learned a bunch of it in the base camp, and I will be abusing the hell out of it because of the power boost that it gives me. I'll even show you, Crevice, what's the theme. It's a very astral theme, so like sun, moon, and star. It's a very like... It's kind of like celestial entities. That's the theme of this one. Astral power? Yeah. So let me show you, Crevice. So now, in the base camp, I was able to learn a couple of new spells. Strong and Giant. This adds flat damage to any spell. So I can add that to Scarecrow for a bigger damage boost. I also learned Amplify, a aura spell that I can cast upon myself for a 15% damage boost to all spells for 4 rounds. So if I time the play of Amplify, I can get 2 attacks off and still have a damage boost. I am no longer reliant on treasure cards. Unless it's for a astral card that I don't have yet. Right now I only have access to Strong and Giant. There are several others that we can also acquire throughout Celestia at other trainers. So for now, the most powerful one we have is Giant, and that adds 125. Are those spells permanent? Yes. Yes, if you learn them from the trainers in the Celestia base camp, they are permanent, Shiki. I have access to them forever, for the rest of the run. For the rest of the game.
Much obliged. You hold on to those pages in the event you find Plunkett. I've some bad news. Well, more of a spot of bother, really, but it needs to be addressed. The crustaceans broke the dome, and I'm struggling to find a means of repairing it. We kept a supply of sealant on hand, but they seem to have taken it. Can you go and see if you can recover the bottles of sealant from the crustacean pincers who took them from us? 4 bottles will do it, I should think.
And we have a new battle theme as well, friends. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit in this first battle to let you guys listen to it. It's actually pretty epic. There's really not a battle theme in this game that I don't like. And there you go, guys. That is our new battle theme. I wanted to let it play, so I was being quiet. And I'm actually going to send you guys something in the chat. Let me go ahead and... I'm actually going to use the crustacean pincers as an example, because there's something interesting that I'd like to point out to you guys. So even though these are mundane enemies, it kind of brings up a conversation point. I just posted a link to their page in chat. What's interesting now, you guys will notice, is they do not cast weakness, and they do not cast shields. The vast majority of enemies from this point on, and for the next many, many worlds, do not do this. However, the threat of weakness and shields is replaced... Well, these ice enemies still do tower shields, but as far as the 80% shields... But there's an even bigger threat, and that's the crits, that replaces weakness and 80% shields. And you guys will notice this with many of the enemies that we fight from here on out. But yeah, the sun spells, the enchantments that I'm using on Scarecrow, it's basically free damage. There's no harm whatsoever in using them. They can only help. Like, I almost have enough damage base kit without any gear on to knock these guys out in one hit. And that's just with Giant. Like I said, there are others that we can acquire later as we progress throughout Celestia. That will give us even more power to tag onto our spells. And make us a true menace to the enemy. And I absolutely love the battle theme for Celestia because it sounds partially underwater. That's part of what I really enjoy about it. Alright, now we can talk to Prescott. We've got the bottles of sealants that he was asking for. We're just gonna do a side questing check. Yeah, I basically don't need my pokes anymore either. Because there's a very, very low risk of shields and weakness. Unless it's like a secondary effect from a card, because that can still happen.
Not to put too much pressure on you, but we're losing pressure. Oh, smashing! You've got the sealant. Now go to the cracks in the dome and apply it just so.
Alright, yeah, let's fix these leaks. Even the ambient music is just, like, really good. Peak fiction.
Spot on! I knew you could do it! I've taken a roll call and it came up short, Some of my fellow researchers are still among the missing. We've searched the entirety of the promenade and found no trace of them. As we say in the explorer business, it's hat and whip time. Could you search the pinnacles for clues to their whereabouts?
Ooh!
Can you come to Four Falls Mill in Triton Avenue? It's an emergency, and you're just the wizard to help me.
Young wizard, ominous winds are blowing, and your help is essential in quieting them. Come see me in my classroom as soon as possible.
I have need of a student of your exceptional abilities. Can you visit me in my office at Pigswick Academy?
And now, friends, with that, we have reached level 60. We are now among the legendary players. We have gotten a new rank. We are a legendary necromancer now. Oh, I just can't click it. And we have some new stuff that I've just unlocked. I'll do those off-stream, those extra things, just to save time.
You find a small piece of shell that looks like it came from a crab. You find a golden pocket watch. It looks strangely familiar. Have you seen this before? You find a tiny piece of rubble with a stone carving on it, part of a larger stone building.
Interesting, friends. And fun fact for all of you out there, I was randomly researching Celestia a little bit when we were part of the way through Dragonspire. This area is designed for people at level 44. I strongly disagree. I think it should be level 48, because that's when all the schools get a AoE spell.
I'm no Sherlock Bones, but by the look of things, this is some incontrovertible evidence. 1, 2, 3. 1. That piece of shell belongs to a crustacean. 2. That watch belongs to Barclay O'Brien, one of our expedition. He was so proud of that watch. He mail-ordered it from a dealer on Firecat Alley in Wizard City. Barclay wouldn't part with it for anything. And 3. That piece of stone looks like it has the same pattern as the 2 big stone towers at the center of the pinnacles. It looks like the crustaceans took members of our expedition and locked them into one of the pinnacle towers. I'll bet that one of the crustaceans in the area has to have a key. Go and defeat one of them and take it, then make your way into the tower.
We got some kidnapped expedition members, people. Alright. And because I think astral magic is cool. I'll probably be using it a lot just because I just think it looks awesome. Oh, that was Wild Bolt. That could have been disastrous. yeah, I'll have to update the thumbnail as well to reflect that we are now in Celestia, because I didn't know exactly where we were going to get today. But that's fine, I've done it before. I'll just get everything updated. Yeah, I'm gonna try and be careful here. Try and avoid unintentional combat. Alright, so I've got the scrap metal that one lady needs.
You're right on time. Or perhaps early. Or late. If I only had my nice gold watch. What's that? My watch! Oh, thank you mightily. Rutherford's upstairs. You go get him and I'll scoot. See you back at the promenade. Look me up when you get back to the promenade, won't you?
Nope, there's the sigil. Yeah, and this is also where bosses are much more likely to be able to cheat. The Final Bastion guide that I've been using to track our questing does note when the cheating bosses are, so I can look at the quest at any time.
An intruder! Let me get to my claws around you.
Alright, so this one does not cheat. There's a few that cheat in Celestia. Yeah, I probably don't even need to do that much with my deck for quite a while. We'll see. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of health. Yep, Legendary Necromancer. This is our first battle with her new title. Yeah, maybe I should keep my poke in the deck for tower shields, but just because it's always been there. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more power to get through that guy because he's got a death shield. I can do nothing! Holy crap, that's actually a bad one. That's a lot of pips! Yeah, that was a good hit. That honestly gives me more time to power up, though. And for reshuffle. Yeah, the Skeletal Dragon would be really good in this kind of scenario. Maybe I will change my deck around a little bit. Just to have that extra reassurance, because I have to be way more careful now. And he's done it again. Alright, Sabrina, call on those inner demons. You're gonna need that power boost. Alright, Amplify. Let's give it a cast. Alright, next turn we will have to strike. Because we don't have any other cards. Ouch, that was actually a good hit. Alright, he passed. Alright, the power level is still low. Well, it's lower than it was. So let's go ahead and land a strike and see what we can do. Oh, he tried to stun me again. That's Sandstorm. Let's give it a shot. Great. Cool. Hey! Thanks!
The crustacean drops a big piece of stone. It looks familiar, like it belongs to the portal back in the Celestia base camp.
Yeah, I'll just add those couple extra cards for a bit of security. There's a Zodiac Tome.
I heard the sounds of a duel and wondered if the cavalry was on its way. Huzzah! I hate to leave my work unfinished, though. Thanks once more for your help. Terrible fright, that. I thought I'd never be free. However, there is still valuable work to be done, and I'd be eternally grateful if you could help me with it. Could you find a particular stone tablet downstairs and make a rubbing of it? That should do nicely. Here's a piece of crayon and some paper. You'll know the tablet when you see it. Be thorough.
Rub-a-dub. I can sneak through the area.
You follow West's instructions and make a rubbing of the inscriptions on the strange stone tablet.
Honestly, it's gonna be faster to go back to the base camp. Probably. There's another side quest I can grab in the survey camp.
Wonderful!
Alright. Now let's keep that book nice and full of side questing. Hey, Rutherford. Hey, buddy.
Very nice work there. I should be able to translate this in a jiffy. I think I have it. If I had only thought to bring a copy of the Stone of Mazaroth, then I'd be sure of the translation. That said, I believe the tablet confers some sort of water-breathing ability upon those who touch it and read the instructions. The words are in ancient Celestian, but as a wizard, you should have no trouble remembering strange incantations in ancient languages.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, see if I can hide. Stay hidden.
You speak the Celestian words, and as you do, you feel a strange change coming over you. The feeling soon passes, and you feel normal again.
Yeah, I know Dalton Prescott is right at the start, so let's go ahead and head back to him. Just use the base camp to make it a little bit quicker. Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, not gonna lie. That's funny.
There you go. You should be able to go anywhere down here, dome or no, without risk of drowning. Even though the Celestians devised a means of breathing underwater, they still weren't able to save their world. Pity that. We can't thank you enough for your assistance. You came at a time when things are at their worst. In the time since Plunkett sent the distress call,
Thinking
things for
myself a bowl in
our
the view.
expedition went from bad to much, much worse. As you might have sussed out, we're still reeling from the recent crustacean incursion. We did nothing to provoke them either. Is there any way you can go to the grotto and speak with Rupert Fleming? He and his team suffered the brunt of the attack.
Yeah, grab some side questing. And this may actually be a good spot to leave off because we are getting into a new area, the grotto. I wanted to do at least the first little bit of Celestia. So we'll go ahead and position ourselves by this guy. But then I think I'm gonna cut it off. That cliffhanger. Yeah, I know, Shiki, but we did get through quite a bit today, though. I mean, I don't know how... I forget exactly when you came in, but we got through the rest of Winter Tusk. We had a very cliffhanger final battle in Nastrond, where I almost had to flee and come back. We beat up Malistaire. It was actually a decent challenge, despite my equipment. Is here since the start? Oh, yeah. Alright, well here we go. We're going to the grotto. What? Oh, he's up this way. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show throughout this lovely stream today. We got quite a bit done. I am gonna hop off for now, though. You know, go get some food, hang out, figure out if I need to... I think I just went grocery shopping, but I'm gonna check, though. Either we might be back later for some more. Maybe not Wizard101, though. Maybe another stream, maybe Titanfall. Maybe, well, I'll figure it out. And then, yeah, next time we play, we will pick up here with Rupert Fleming in the grotto. Catch you guys next time.